Hey there, it's BitB, and Banjos in Smash! Sorry. Welcome to BitB Streams. Thanks for coming out. It is currently Wednesday, and I'm going to be doing some Hat in Time mods. Sorry. Was that too hard? Did I go too hardcore on that? Yeah, I'm still a little bit shell-shocked about that. I'm still in my brain, there's a portion of me that's like, no, there's no possible way that exists. No, I dreamed that. That entire day I dreamed. No, okay. Apparently we're doing it. We're doing the thing. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna be doing some Hat in Time mods, and holy crap, I've been away from Hat in Time mods for a very long time, mostly because of Yakuza Metro and just doing that, and the online party stuff, which we got a little bit of a taste of some of the stuff that's come out, but we haven't actually looked at mods proper, and I got one of the biggest mod lists that I have ever freaking seen. Ranging from so many different variants, so many different genres. You know, some of them are really well put together. Some of them are trolls. I guess I'll let you decide which ones are trolls and which ones are not. Anyways, so let's go ahead and move over to the game tab. Turn on the game audio because that's an important thing. Okay, Smokey. Welcome back to the void. Okay then, I guess to start things out, let's go ahead and take a look at some visual mods. This is kind of like thrown together at last minute, so a few things I know for a fact are inside the Rift Roulette, so... What a very colorful void. Right then, so let's go ahead and cover some of the paint-type stuff that I have collected. I believe we have a couple of things. Ah, yes, okay, so we have some cosmic... Here, some cosmic dyes. Also, I am trying a different way of bringing up the list, and that includes, like, you know, pictures and stuff of the mods as well. So this is Cosmic Paints, and this was done by the familiar Scoot. So let's look at this. Space. Snickadoodle pool doodle. Yes. So that's very neat. So that's one of them. Another one that we got in here. Cosmic Clone. That's haunted. And then, let's see down here. We got purple cosmic clones. Nya! Oh, yeah, I get it. Right. Ah, yes, these dyes. I believe these are the Yakuza Metro colors. Let me scroll down the list. It's got, like, the thumbnails next to it, but now the list is, like, extra big, so I have to scroll a lot more. Anyway, the Yakuza Metro Station Dies. This was done by Professor Renderer, who's in the chat. Hi. And they're basically just some neon types of things. Based off of all the 4 sectors of Yakuza Metro. So yeah, we got the yellow. My god, I have so many things. I got the green. And then we got some blue. So many things. Like, it takes forever to get down to this list, my god. And the pinks. Ah, yes! Here's Copper Automation. Now, this is a mod that I've wanted to talk about for quite a while, because it's been out for a while, but I never got around to covering it. And this is the Little Inventors mod pack, and this was created by Starshells, and it's got a collection of a bunch of stuff. So first of all, we got this haunting nightmare. Good lord. So that's just one thing. Let me go ahead and... Well, okay. Let's show off the rest of that mod, because there's a whole bunch of, like, really cool things connected to it. Here we are. So yeah, we got, like, the ice hat, time stop hat, sprint hat, kids hat, dweller hat. There we go. I think that's everything, pretty much. Yes. Oh, you see that thing in the corner. We'll talk about that in a second. You're calling out what it is, yeah. But yeah, it just looks like really neat. Yeah, there's a part of me that feels like I really want those gears to be moving, but yeah. What are you gonna do? Then we got this. I believe there's a special umbrella as well. Ice hat, which just looks like a canister of strange ice particles. And then the time stop hat. Neato. Now, they're like really neat mod. Were they at... Yes, they were added into the weapons, so... Let's look at the propeller hat. There it be. And then it opens up and it just looks like some kind of a propeller thingy. It's great. I forget what you are. I believe... Okay, let me just scroll through the list real quick, because I'm pretty sure I can, like, pinpoint it. I'm real glad that I have these thumbnails to be looking at now, as opposed to the system I had previously. Here we go. So, this was the Subcon Yukata. This is, like, the headpiece. This was done by Cambot, and it's looking... Okay, the headpiece looks pretty good, but it's not really complete until you complete the set. Check it! Oh, that's adorable. I feel like we are back in ye old Japan. Okay, and then we got a pirate hat. The pirate hat... I also have this done in alphabetical order, so it's very nice. Pirate hat was done by, Purple Penguini. I like the name. Arg, mateys. Get ready to walk the plank of this ship, or whatever. Yes! So let's go ahead and take a look at this, shall we? Give me a moment, I just need to get the proper attire. This is the police costume. This was done by Cambot. And it looks very well done. I can't tell if this was from something, or if it's just like... FBI kid, FBI kid, open up. Caroline and Justine. Oh, what anime is that? I think I know what you're referring to. Or is it a video game? God, I don't know. They're just melting together nowadays. Oh my god. Okay, Persona. There we go. So, yeah, let's look at this. I did not cover this, and I really badly wanted to. Let's see. Is the headpiece in here, or I don't even know. Or is there a headpiece even to begin with? I feel like there is. But yeah, like the ninja outfit is freaking amazing. And the ninja outfit, if I can scroll down the list and find where it is in this list. There we go. The Ninja Kid costume was done by Quinn. I forget if it came with a headpiece or not. From what it looks like inside this inventory, it doesn't look like it's here. What would happen if I swapped over to just... You know what? That's fitting enough. Look at that. Yeah, maybe there is a ninja hood, but I don't really know if I have it or not. Maybe it's in the Rift Roulette? I don't even know. So, there's that thing. Then... Oh my god. Sup, dudes? Ninja Funky Kong here. Doing you a little bit of ASMR. It's so hard to keep all this stuff straight. Comfy jammies! And let me see. Was there any kind of, like, headpiece for that or not? I don't think so. So let's just grab something that's nice and comfortable. There we go. That works. Look at that. Let me see. And the comfy jammies. Let me scroll through here. Comfy jammies. There we go. Pajama costume plus. Now with online support. This was done by Jaw Chua. And yeah, it came with that pillow. So let's just go ahead and grab that. That's not how you hold... Just squished it on the head. This reminds me a little bit of that one Rhythm Heaven Megamix game. You know, the one, like the Pajama Party one? The freaking adorable one that's just as adorable as just a pile of sugar. Let's see, and oh, wow. Okay, are you ready for nightmares? Let's go into nightmares. Little bit of Caroline, anybody? So, yeah, this is Plush Kid, and this was done by Spiffy Snick. Good lord. I don't know. I don't know if I'm okay with that. Oh, right, of course we got a ton of weapons in here. Thanks to the fact that weapon customization is just a thing in the game, which is awesome. So, let's see. We got the Half-Life crowbar. We got a couple of different versions of it. Let me scroll up to the list and check at that. Yeah, it's under C. I was looking for Half-Life. Right. This is the crowbar. Which crowbar is it? Because I got two different versions of it. There's the Half-Life 1 crowbar, which is Egyptian bagels. And then we have the Half-Life 2 crowbar, which is also Egyptian bagels. He really likes porting these crowbars. Oh, Professor Renderer is friends with Familiar Scoot. Nice. And there we go. I feel like I need to hit something. Hey.
What are you doing?
You know, I really okay, so if there's any criticism I could give, I really wish it made, like, the sound effect from Half-Life 2 when you hit stuff. There's that. Oh, and then we have the metal bat. Perfect for property damage, intimidation, and sometimes baseballs. And that's very neat. Let's see. Does it have, like, all my custom stickers on it? Yeah, it looks like it. Or, wait, does it? I'm trying to look at it. Oh, it's got, like, something on it. Let's see. And, of course, I have outfitted myself with the customary stuff. Just because I made it. I feel like being a, self-indulgent prick for just a little bit to show off my own, like, basically a reskinning. Now, I can try and take a look at the roulette. I don't remember how many coins yeah. Okay, I can do this, like, 2 times. So, let me see what I can find. Click. Oh, let's grab this. The captain's costume. Yes, this is a part of... Let me see if I can find it in the list. Yeah, the captain's costume. And this is done by Cambot. Cambot did a lot of really cool... Like, these were costumes... A lot of these were costumes for Yakuza Metro at one point, but, they didn't end up getting through the curated mod program, so, But, hey! It's the sprint hat. Let's just equip it. Actually, no. This is... Oh, wait. This is different, isn't it? I'm trying to remember what this is from. It's adorable as balls, but what are... Oh, equip the scooter. Gotcha. So apparently... Yeah, okay. And by the way, let's go ahead and give proper credit to that one, too. While we're at it. Because I enjoy giving the proper credit. Kitten Hat plus Cat Scooter. This was done by Jaw Chua. There we go. Funny Stuff says, imagine going to Vegas and pulling on a slot machine, and suddenly you just hear the Riff Roulette music. Dude, I would spend so much money on the Rift on that. Okay, right, I need the scooter. Holy crap! Well, this is amazing. Not gonna lie, if it weren't a badge, I kind of wish... Like, I kind of want to just have this thing on at all times. And then the cat explodes. Okay, anyways, so I've showed off, like, all of those things. There's one thing that I really wanted to show off, though, real quick. And that was the graffiti kit. And this allows you to spray, like, the tags and stuff. So, let me see. How does it... Oh, ooh. Holy crap. Oh, I could see that being abused. Ah, that's cool. I can specify... Gee, there's so much detail with this. Oh my god. So it's just like you can go for size 1 or to size 5. There we go. I feel accomplished. Infinite disappointment. I love that. That's a really good addition. I know that there are a lot of mods that have come out lately that I really wanted to get, but they were online party sort of extensions. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff like online party game modes. I really wanted to get those, but I'm gonna do those on a stream where I'm actually, streaming with people. All right, let's come in here and actually see what we've come out for. And that is a crap load of maps that have come out. Oh my god. Oh, also, this new thing, Challenge Road. Can you beat this community gauntlet with just 3 lives? Interesting. I have, this is odd. I've never... So, just 3 lives. That's weird. I guess I could give this one a shot. I forget if I got all of these maps already. I feel like I probably did. Ah, yes I do. This was created by Gur. I made it to see what more stuff I could do. Oh, nice. So, yeah, there's that. And then we got the Metro Rift, and I've seen a lot of people give really good reviews about this one. The Metro Rift on the list. This was done by Redstone Pixels. This is my first time creating a custom level. It's a time rift made with Yakuza Metro DLC and seal the deal on Yakuza Metro. Special thanks to the great and powerful Luigi and modding community for helping create this. And there's the update change wall. I think I'm going to avoid that just in case there's any kind of problems. Anyway, so there's that. And then Fog and Funky Mauve Metro. I feel like I definitely picked up this one just because I recognize the... there we go. Yeah, I recognize the cover. This was done by Floofy. This level was made for the Hat in Time Discord modding jam of May 2019 on the theme of the newest DLC, Nyakuza Metro. Very short and sweet pink Metro level in the sky using the new Power Pond mechanics as seen in DLC 2. Run, jump, and dive across this pink fog swamp Metro to collect 50 shine electrical ponds and unlock your prize, the timepiece. Refill your health at the snack vendors. Take a ride on the cat-propelled trains to reach different separate platforms. Very interesting. This looks like it's very in-depth. One timepiece, 2 rift tokens. If you want, you can do the level in reverse. Just hit the manhole cover at the start and it'll take you to the top where you can make your way down instead of up. If that's not your style, don't worry because it's a 2-way trip. So can I beat this community gauntlet with just 3... All right, so I just press play and I'm diving right into it. Snatchy boy. Okay, well the good news is that I don't have any kind of time limit. What? Hello? What are you? I've never seen that before. I still have a crowbar in my hands. Did somebody like it? Okay, is this like Dark Souls where people left little stickers everywhere? It's kind of neat, but what? When people use emotes in this mod level, they'll show up. Weird. Whoop. What? Thanks. Wait. I'm so confused. Oh, Jesus. I could crush you. Sorry. What? Why are you apologizing for? Shit! Oh! My God! Why? Okay, you need to be quick on that. Don't hesitate. Okay, we got a cat. Oh dear, be quick. Jack, be nimble. Get. Holy shit. That one's kind of hard. All right. Oh. Okay. The good news is that I can take my own merry time. Okay, apparently a pool of money resides somewhere in my future. Did I get that case yet? I might have. We'll see. Oh God. Okay, this is tough. Alright. Luckily, I have some lives to work with. What the hell? No, what? No! This is a little glitchy. Yeah. I eventually would have figured out that I didn't have the hookshot on, but okay. I equipped Mad Hatter when I already had it equipped. Oh! My brain. There we go. Okay. Wow, the speed. And Firebirds, because of course. Get out of here! Oh my God! Wait a minute! Is there custom sound effects for this? Boop. I heard something crunch. Oh dear. This might be bad. The Half-Life one definitely has sounds. Give me a moment. Ah! That's adorable. Okay. Okay, that I was wondering if there was going to be sound effects, but yeah, there we go. Ah. Take me up! This is a bit insane. Whew, made it. Okay. Yeah, good. That was close. Whoa! Shoot. Oh, damn it. I don't have no bonk on, do I? No, I don't. Ah, there we go. All Alright, let's time this correctly then. Yeesh. I hate it. Okay. So I believe I can negate the effects of that. If I screw you! I'm having some thought time. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, yep, that will work. Alright. Okay. Whew. Sucker! Okay, that's one. And now we got another one. I survived with, oh, you don't get any more health after that. Sup, dudes? Let's start here. What are you doing taking up my spot? Oh, Jesus! I can't hit them! The fuck? Alright, fine. Might want to run.
Little bit late.
Oh, hello.
I suggest going to the blue metro first, miss.
Warning, you will get no checkpoint at blue station if you go to the green first.
I suggest going to the blue metro.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, fine. Okay, so we're here. Oh, and we got plenty of hearts. I'm saved! Please don't hurt the poor cats. They are innocent. Man, Also, incorporeal. No. Spam it in chat. You know what to do. Yeah, no. Ooh, that was close. That. I never gotta look at these things closely. Mango. I need to use the key first. Oh, ooh, thank you. Do I use the key over here? It was not very clear. Okay, yes, and there are 2 layers to the whole thing. That would have sucked if I went... Okay, thank you so much. That would have sucked if I had went over there. Oh, ah. Yipes! Yeah, shit. Holy piss. I missed that. Sorry. People playing these maps are very apologetic. I don't know. I guess it's nice. I just passed through that. What the... Dunka! Alright, so I guess I just jump back. Again, very good use of the Scootin' theme. Alright, I made it through there. Checkpoint. What's this? What's this guy? Nothing. This guy had nothing to say. If an emote is custom and you don't have it, it won't appear. Oh, okay. Interesting. Again, I'm enjoying taking my time and stopping at every one of these things. I don't need to rush. I don't need to run to the exit. We're having fun. We're sitting here, collecting all of our memes, and seeing so many more watch-outs. You know, actually, this is, that might be a really good warning right about now. But that music, yeah. Oh, it's very chilling. Down with the mafia. Okay. Oh, okay. Fancy footwork. Do your stuff. Shit. Oh no, not another side. There's the hourglass. I can do this. Whoop it up. Made it. That's 2 down. 1 more to go. Pippi dies, the movie. Not today. This looks pretty. There's a force field around it. Ooh. Alright, I like the music. Oh, it's one of these! Okay, I'm grabbing all the... No, this is the one where it said, like, hey, you could either work up or down. Choose. Oh, wait! Oh, shit! Hold on, I got distracted there. You subscribe with Twitch Primes Mint? Oh, thank you! I appreciate that a lot. Good God! Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. And like I said, at some point I'm going to manage to get myself some kind of emotes done. Whether it's like me making the emotes, I'm not sure. A lot of times I like to make stuff for my channel myself. I don't know, maybe I'll commission somebody to make some emotes. Oh man, okay, I just had a thought. Somebody make a mod where they have a whole bunch of custom random food. And like, but play it straight. Make really, really weird food, but you know, make it. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, just like tube steak that's made out of tube socks. You know, something like that. What do you have to say?
Hey kid, can you smell that? It's like a cheesy cheese kind of smell, you know? Where's it coming from?
Well, you are standing right on top of a vent, so obviously this is probably a fast food place. Hi, I'm here to bust in. Kicking ass, taking names. Oh, amazing, amazing emote position. I love that. This place is very chill. Like, there's not a whole lot of possible death. Bobby mode. Oh, your friend just drew an OC on a Discord server? Sweet. Thank him profusely. Oh, we're nearly done. 49. So there's one rogue electric thingy just sitting around somewhere. There we go. There's an emote up there. I gotta see what the heck that is. Wowza! Whenever I see that, the first thing I think is, like, Inspector Gadget. Wowzers! Anyway, okay, so that's challenge taken care of. Now we've got a metric load of maps to take a look at. I think I might speed through a couple specific ones, and here we go. There is a map maker, Fred Happyface, and they've been making a whole bunch of ports of stuff from, like, Super Mario and just stuff from the N64. And I feel like I need to take a very quick look at a whole bunch of those. So, let's take a look at Tall Tall Mountain. An attempt at recreating Tall Tall Mountain for Mario 64. Level is more inspired by this level than a complete copy of it. One-time piece, one rift token, scale mountain, red coin mission. I'm probably just going to scale the mountain. Do you mean a metro ton? Ah! Also, there is a garbage can now inside this menu. I did not know. In case you wanted to just chuck it. Oh, I see. So, basically you took a whole bunch of the in-game assets and are just, like, recreating it to the best of your ability. Alright, that's neat. Well, let's try and run through. Oh, okay, so there's the 8. I'm going to make the assumption that a whole lot of the stuff that you collect in Super Mario 64 is probably in the exact same location. So, where am I at this point? Okay, here we go. It's just weird because it's familiar, but it's somehow not familiar. Just like, I recognize this place, but somehow I have no memory of it. Hello. Seal! Dum, bing, bong. Let's head to TikTok clock. Ah, Novastar just got home. Hope you haven't missed too much. Well, you missed a whole lot of the visual stuff, but I'm going headfirst into the mods and stuff. But you know, just the map mods. It's a shame that there isn't some way to speed up or slow down the clock. I'm on this diet, and I'm a little bit upset because, like, you know, I'm trying to avoid foods that are inherently bad for you. Like, it's not based on any particular thing, it's just the common sense. It's literally just the common sense diet, where it's just like, hey, you know that really fatty or sugary or that thing you probably shouldn't be putting in you? Yeah, don't. Also, holy crap. Look at how many... There are a ton of hourglasses here. Is it just based off of how many hourglasses there were in the original TikTok clock? My guess is that's the case. Oh, Funny Stuff. Wow, I didn't realize your mod... yeah, Funny Stuff's mod would make them stay. You're staying? Oh. Well, I haven't played that mod, so hey, maybe I will. Right, I remember you! No. Also, that was the Roomba thing, wasn't it? I still haven't played that. Holy crap. I need to. Loop-a-scoop. Whoa. Okay. How much higher is this? Do I want to go any higher? I think we get it. And there's a lot of maps we got to get to. They should have removed the timepiece bubbles. Maybe. I get this suspicion. Oh, it doesn't kick you out. Well, I think I'm going to kick myself out. To TikTok clock. I know we got... Jesus, yeah, it's got so many of these things. The Forest Temple for Ocarina of Time. Oh, what? Why, hello, darling. I hear this place has one of those wonderful movie props. Looks like you'll need to activate 4 buttons. Ooh, just like the original. Also, oh my god! This is actually very accurate. Omega is going to let the stream play in the background. Hey, very well. So, yeah, you get the key, and then you go through here, and then there's a Skulltula. Okay, I like this. I like this, like, thematically, this is amazing. Is it set up exactly like the one from... This is... Wow! Well, call me fanboyin'. Hi, Peck. I've come here for me holidays, but there's nae bar or any kids club for me wee grandchildren. I do not have that emote. Very well. I love how apparently people just hang out here, drink apple juice. Funny Stuff says, Bitby, you haven't lived until you drank apple juice from a bottle in a dark dungeon in the middle of a forest. Yeah, you know, true enough. I guess I shouldn't judge. No, I did. Hi! There, spawn back. No, you're wrong. Oh, hi, Snatchy. How you doing? There we go.
I thought I'd be able to have a nice holiday in this abandoned temple, but these fire spirits are everywhere. Kill the ones upstairs and you make it closer to getting a timepiece.
Very well, sir. I really wish my, I wish my original hotkey for that thing worked, but unfortunately it doesn't in Streamlabs. Oh, man, this is hurting my brain. I have the drink emote mod. What? Oh, I do. Jesus, I completely forgot about that. Let's go ahead and talk about that one, shall we? Yes, I do have the drink mod. Elegant drink, and that was created by Dom. Don, rather. Not Dom. Here. Need to turn that off. Meep. Amazing. Also, what's on the cup? Give me a second. I need to see what's on the cup. Oh, I can't pause during that? Bullshit. If the ESRB allowed it, we'd probably see Conductor keeping a flask in his suit. I've had enough to hit with you. Oh boy. Nice emote. Leap of faith! So there's something about this part that I don't remember. Don't think this happened in Ocarina of Time, or if it did, I'm completely forgetting it and spacing it. Is this in place of a boss? I feel like it's in place of a boss. Well, regardless, I've hit all the things and now I can leave. Oh, interesting. We're not even going down, we're just... Boink. That was a nice little recreation, I like it. This is the direct next one. It's Big Boo's Haunt. And I know there are plenty of different things to get, you know. Oh. Come on in here. Okay, there's one part of Big Boo's Haunt that I definitely want to see recreated. Yeah! The flooded cavern. Although I noticed this isn't actually water, this is just like a strange water effect draped over the ground. Howdy. Ah, it's spinning. Okay, gotta kill you guys. Attack me, you simpleton! Easy enough. It's kind of like killing Boos. I'll go for that. Do-do. Oh, right. So how many more maps did I download of his? Was that... Oh my god. Lethal Lava Land. Yes! Oh, they made the, yeah, they made the bad bombs. Or, oh, actually, you know, like the bull bombs. Those birds. Yes. Oh, that's great. Are these things, like, raise or lower at all, or... No? Okay. And that one does. Lethal to my eyes, land! Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no! Shoot! So, wait a minute. Okay, if this is really Lethal Lava Land, I should be able to go in the... Oh, whoa, 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 Jesus! Christ! Not a whole lot of space to land. Okay, this is a recreation of the poles. Jump from pole to pole. And we're here. Boop-a-doop. Let's go into this kind of softly. Let's start with the Seal Rift, which the Seal Rift... I can scroll down this list here. This was done. This was done by Bonicle, and I believe this is a map that Bonicle sent in for, you know, the curated mods thing, but it didn't get picked. So we got this. One day, a timepiece hit a seal. A time rift was created, and Hat Kid found a way in. Features 7 rooms, cute seals, 7 pages, gameplay that utilizes the delivering mechanic. Oh, also, did I mention cute seals? Special thanks to Daniel CNR, Wordy, and Ouija for playtesting and helping out with the icon. Note, this was originally a curated mod, but since it wasn't accepted, here it is for all you to play. And off we go. You feel like a seal time rift would just be filled with seals. And that's it. Nothing else. Just seals. Funny Stuff says, I hope the next DLC has more curated mod stuff in it. Your current modding dream is to get something cool in the game. That would be really neat. I appreciate it whenever game developers go and put, you know, like mods or just things that have been made by the community together and into the actual game to make it official. All right, so what can we find out here? Some blown out light, that's for sure. So it's just, okay, so basically this is sort of like the Mafia Time Rift, except... What? Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing that I need to, you know, run some errands for the seal. You know, for people within the fake hotel. Neat, okay. And then I get the puns. I see. Boink. What are you up to? Give me your pawns. Very neat. Still haven't gotten that grand prize. One day, man. Here. Since I'm here, I will make sure I grab a bunch more of these, just in case some of the pawns later are ridiculously difficult. Nova Star says, I don't think there's going to be another DLC, but you hope there's at least one more major content update eventually. I don't know. Again, it really depends on just how far they think they can push this concept and, well, how much they want to continue to push it without just... Eventually, you know, a game can't 100% run off DLC. You got to make the next game. You are wrong. You know, I would like to think that that's the way it should work. But, you know, Fortnite. I will say, a respectable developer will not just keep it at nothing but DLCs. Over and over again. It'd be great to have a Hat in Time to eventually... You hope Gears for Breakfast is considering it. I hope so. I mean, especially since I love the long-form sort of experiences from Gears for Breakfast. Oh! Ah, that's what I was getting. Okay, are there any other of those things sitting around here? Well, now I'm paranoid, because now I really want to get some more of those. Shoot. Rover wonders what the original story of Hat in Time was. The boy, adult hat kid, bunch of other stuff. Same here. I guess aesthetically they were like, this doesn't really work with what we're trying to do. And I can understand that. It's better to make something like 100% cohesive and make something that's worthwhile as opposed to throwing everything at the wall and hoping most of it sticks. Funny Stuff says, I think Gears for Breakfast will do an unrelated game after Hat in Time, then maybe Hat in Time 2. I'm curious what they would make. Like, what other game genres do you think the Gears for Breakfast folks would be interested in doing? I'd probably trust whatever game they would decide to do, as opposed to a 3D platformer or something. As opposed to Yooka-Laylee, which I feel like that announcement that there's going to be a Yooka-Laylee 2D platformer, I feel like that's just a case of them not really knowing what to do to, you know, recoup funds. Hey. You miss a lot of the stuff that they cut from the alpha and the beta. You're still happy with the direction they took. Same here. Well, like, one of the things that originally caught my attention was the whole, like, oh, now we have an adult hat kid just out of nowhere? Like, what's gonna happen after this? What's next? What's next for this brave adventure? And then it's like, no, that didn't happen. Oh yeah, the moon jumper. It's like, that's freaking weird. There was an old man, other characters you once heard. Apparently it was like Zelda plot-wise. The one with the moon. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, how excited are you guys for the announcement that they're making another game in the Breath of the Wild engine? Are you excited about that? I am. And a lot of people are calling just, you know, Majora's Mask, except Breath of the Wild. I can't wait, just because I really liked how Breath of the Wild was. I hope they don't go with Majora's Mask, though, because I never liked the time mechanics of that game. Oh, nuts to me. I survived! Subcon was originally a mad dash to through the forest. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound all that great. Okay, I think I got enough health that I am confident in moving on. There are so many layers to this thing. Oh my god. And I'm freezing. But this is just the normal pool, so I should be okay. Actually, funny enough, can I just... I think I'm just permanently... Oh! No! There I go. I'm thawed out. You wish Subcon didn't all look the same, though. It's a nice-looking world, but it's easy to get lost. I could see that. I think... Egg. Still loving that egg. I do feel like that over time, you kind of learn your way around, and it gets a little bit easier to move around in the Subcon forest. I suppose there's a part of me that feels like, I guess, kind of defeats the purpose if the Subcon forest was easy to traverse. You know, it's supposed to be some kind of a spooky, scary forest that you're running around through, so... I suspended my disbelief. I'm like, yeah, The subcon's original plot had Vanessa, Snatcher, and Moonjumper fighting for control of the subcon. Boy, that would have been amazing. Pretty sure they're just trying to wave me through here. La doop. Okay. Well, this is all very, very pretty. Ah, more hearts. Thank you. I keep getting covered in ice every time I teleport. Why? Back to the pen with you. I'm just a simple worker, sir. This is a nightmare. Oh, interesting. Using this mechanic to move you to another place. Jeez, this is so clever. I really kind of wish this was put in the main game. Funny Stuff says, I honestly want to do a level with the carrying mechanic at some point. Not a bad concept. So, my guess is that I use this as leverage. Yeah, jump on that. Can't hide them away from me forever. It's funny. Okay, Noah Starlight says, it's funny to me how most of us imagine Snatcher and Moonjumper not getting along, even when we think they're the same person. I feel like they would absolutely get along. Oh, I see you wanted a cookie. By the way, what did you eat before this? It looks very raw and red.
Thank you, miss.
Whatever. Oh yeah, and Funny Stuff is considering making a sequel to Nintanto. That mod got an odd amount of praise. It's kind of like, I really liked it, and I thought it was freaking amazing. But I'm just like, wow, a lot of people liked it. Funny Stuff, I don't know how it went so well! And Mr. Homeless Hobo is screaming about Banjo. I've already been screaming a lot, but, ah! And now everybody in the house is confused. I can't wait. I really cannot wait. I need my Banjo. What I'm really hoping is that maybe this this collaboration with Nintendo is, maybe it's an omen for something. Like, maybe this is a start of them being like, let's just check pop culture. Are people ready for a new Banjo game? And if they're ready for a new Banjo game, will this work? And God help me. I hope. Wait. Hi. I don't know why that amuses me so much. I'm just playing my video game and suddenly someone greets me. It's like, oh, okay. You wish we got to see more of the Electric Octopus engineer. Yeah, he was pretty entertaining. I don't even care if most of the things he said ended up being puns. It's like, yeah, cool. After that massive reaction about Banjo being in Smash, you're sure Rare is like, oh shit. Man, I hope so. And also, oh god, I don't know how much Grant would be interested, but oh my god, I hope if they are making a new Banjo game, I hope they ask him. And there's a part of me that really prays he says yes. I mean, heck, just a whole bunch of just the regular crew, you know? The original Banjo crew. Like, that would be great to have them on as advisors. Okay. I was kind of expecting to talk to the seal, but... Grant, Krant, Kirkant. Just uselessly throw soap bomb into a washer that doesn't even seem to work. That's, whatever. I'm fine with it. Really? Why are we washing clothes? This is a very dire situation. All the seals are drowning. Don't you care? I should mention that I am currently on the Xbox One controller today, just because I didn't have a lot of time to set up the Nintendo Pro controller today. I don't know. This is kind of... I'm not going to say spur of the moment, but I definitely didn't have a lot of prep time to work on this next mod stream. That's another thing that just breaks my brain. Like, Microsoft and Nintendo, they did something together. They worked on something. I understand that, like, they've been doing that for a while. I get that, like, you know, the whole Minecraft trailer thing. I know that's a thing. I know that it's not completely out there of a concept for them. But at the exact same time, this is one of those things that was extremely contentious for, like, fans. It was contentious for people that were working on the game. Like, the story of Banjo-Kazooie is extremely kind of... It's kind of sad, you know? It was a game, they were working on Banjo 3, and it just didn't happen. I mean, I assume that the portion of that has to do with not just the acquisition of Rare, but also I think it has to do with the fact that they really didn't know how to bring Banjo-Kazooie to the Xbox market. Yeah, Nuts and Bolts was entirely up to Rare. My problem is I feel like they weren't really allowed to just do what they are used to doing. And because of that, I think they completely forgot what made Banjo-Kazooie charming to begin with, and they just kind of roll with it. Yeah, Microsoft had nothing to do with it. You know, you say that. There's got to be a little portion of it where like, Microsoft had a little bit of fault to it. I'd like to hope, and I'd like to dream. But you know what? Time has moved on. Things have changed. And you know what? The industry, it's expanded. I feel like they could probably get away with making another game. You can see how they've forgotten Yooka-Laylee. Pretty much, yeah. That was a friggin' good rift, I will say. Seal Rift by Bionicle. Excellent. Oh, and now we get one of these. All right. Ah, yes. All of the neon hat flares. Kid's hat. Sure. Now, I believe that is also a part of the Nokia's skin pack. Nova Starlight says, I hear Nuts and Bolts' only real problem is it says it's Banjo, but it's actually not. I agree. Like I said, if the game... Oh, God, that's bright. Give me a moment. We need to see this. Yarp. Green screen hat. Oh, these don't clean up. Nuts and Bolts is a Banjo game. It had great humor, comedy situations. It just had no platforming that people loved. I can kind of agree. Well, I mean, the entire... I heard something about how there was an entire concept to Banjo-Kazooie where, or, you know, Nuts and Bolts, where it was a couple of different game concepts to start with, and then they just kind of merged them together after they couldn't think of anything to do for Banjo-Kazooie in the modern era. Don't really know 100% if that's true or not. They went through 3 different concepts. Remake with a twist, a game with advanced grunty AI, and then platformer/cars. And then just cars. Yeah. I suppose platforming plus cars would have been confusing, so I'll give that one to him. Bubblegum's not too long. You're only saying that because it's your map. But regardless, we're doing it anyway. This is Bubblegum Gulch, and this... By the way, I just noticed something. They finally fixed the by... You know, it's like by unknown problem in these mods. Now it's actually saying who made the thing. Yeah, this is Bubblegum Gulch. This was done by Funny Stuff. Awesome. Floating high above the orange float sea lies a bizarre land, Bubblegum Gulch, a popular vacation spot for its wonderful sights, fruity smells, casual atmosphere, and kind, weird inhabitants. Hatkit's timepiece-related endeavors bring her to Bubblegum Gulch, and now she must hop, skip, and jump her way through. Let's be honest, probably the worst workshop map. Jesus, that is such a put down. There is no storybook yet, but there are still pages to collect. Requires hookshot and dweller mask to beat ice. Okay, ice hat and time stop hat required for storybook collection. Right. Speaking of which, those storybook pages in the previous map did nothing. Well, this is pretty looking.
Whoa, hey, welcome to Bubblegum Gulch, I guess. Didn't expect to see anyone new here. A what's it? Yeah, I think I saw one. Don't know, memory bad, but enjoy your stay.
Vocal awu.
Be careful though. The way way through is what's the word? Treasury, trench.
Nope, lost it. Treacherous. Treacherous, that's the word.
Yeah, you might die. Be careful.
Pink minions. Such cute. All the stuff on TVs. All the NPCs are just, you projecting. Awesome. I'm cool with that. Anyway, so we got a cat that isn't phased out of existence, but he is fighting me. Get at it. Goodbye. In your dreams. What? My brain stopped. I'll collect them just because they're shiny and I want them. My aesthetic. Yeah, that. I hate when my mind locks up trying to think of a word. I'm just like, okay, there's a word here that I could totally use, but I do not remember what the heck it is. This would be perfect if I could remember the word. From a distance, you thought this was a really cool lamp. On closer inspection, it's only a really cool cutout of a lamp. You feel bamboozled and a bit peeved. How dare you? What's going on this TV? What? Why? What are you? Ah, yes, the alignment chart. What? I don't know. Anyway.
Sometimes, if you turn your back on a button after a timer ends, it seems to get stuck pressed down. But it's really no issue. But a bit of pressure on them like you normally would, and they'll work fine. It's just a visual bug. We can't fix this. Help.
Okay, I was so Jesus, I was so freaking distracted by that picture, I didn't even know this was a path. Also, you've won my heart. Yeah, everybody in the chat, how much do you like Banjo-Kazooie? I think I've proven my love pretty severely. Never actually played it in full. Man, okay. So, I forget if I talked to Mr. Homeless Hobo about this before, but, okay, if not a Banjo sequel, the one thing that I will accept is, like, a Banjo... I'll accept, like, a Banjo HD remake. You know? Like, if they just did that, I think I would be okay. Especially in this day and age where they seem to be releasing their games a lot more on PC. I would love to see that a little bit more. An HD remaster would be really great. You'd absolutely play one. You picked up the remix of Crash and... See, here's the thing. We are currently in the generation of these, these HD remakes of these platforming games. Like, for God's sakes, the writing is on the wall. It's gotta happen, man. I would be, like, just stunned if it doesn't happen.
None of the buttons are permanent, so it can be worthwhile to hit a button and plan ahead. But who has time to plan ahead these days?
I did see that what was it? The Spyro trilogy has officially come out on PC, and I know that's something that my friends have really been waiting for. So, hey, and who knows? I really like platformers, and I never owned a PlayStation, so if anything, this might be one of the best ways possible for me, personally, to play the new Spyro games. So, who knows? Maybe you will see that sometime in a future stream. Oh, dear. Okay, a little bit too much gas on that one. Also, I really hope that these games don't have some stupid, third-party DRM on them. Because if you have that in your game, I immediately say no. How do you get the last storybook page?
Oh god. My persona is a Pokemon, but it's a very obscure one. So now nobody recognizes that's a Pokemon, and now I'm having an existential crisis.
Jesus. Oh my god, why?
This food truck just kind of showed up out of the blue one day. I think it came from, some kind of metro. I don't know the name of the place. I think it had a K in it. I don't know. You should grab yourself a treat, though. You seem like the sweet tooth type girl. How did they get this truck up here?
Looking to buy?
Well, it's just regular treats.
Around?
These things don't heal you, do they? I'm gonna check. I got plenty of pawns. I can waste some money.
Triple scoop. Vanilla cream frozen at the right temperature and shaped into...
Tasty.
Ooh, hey, that is very freaking helpful. Excuse me. Can I buy out your entire stock? Excuse me. No. Vendor, please, I would like to have another one. Shoot. Will I stream Banjo? I did a long time ago. I don't know how proud I am of my previous streams a long time ago, though. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do another stream of it sometime. Like, here's the thing. If the HD remakes of Banjo actually do happen at some point, you can bet that, yes, I'm going to stream Banjo again. But, yeah. Oh, well, here's the thing. I beat the original Banjo-Kazooie, which, by the way, I never did as a child, and I didn't know how important it was to collect all the notes, so that was frustrating. That's gonna be hard to watch me, like, get to the realization that, oh, I should have been collecting more.
Once I had a friend tell me I needed to get this bread, and then I got the bread for him, but he had a gluten allergy, so he cried. And now I feel like a terrible person.
What is this dialogue? Okay, where was that exit again? I've missed it. There it is. Right, it had the dual fire next to it. Haha, I have conquered your thing! Also, what? We're not over? Whoa! Nuts to that.
Great job! I'm real impressed with you, kid. But you know what would impress me more? If you got back here without using any of the doors. Do that, and maybe I'll have something for you.
Get back where? Here? What? Funny stuff help. What? Got back here without using any of the doors? Oh, you mean here? The extra no doors challenges. I'm sorry, I really enjoy my doors, and I think I'm going to stick with them. Doors are good. If you beat the level without doors. You get a prize. I feel like that prize would probably just be trolly as balls. Please be lasagna. Ka-ching! Well, sweet. Got another thing! It's probably another nuclear hat. Nice. The blue kid's hat. Alright, I think we know what that is. It's just a neon hat. So yeah, you guys very badly want me to play anRonpa Trigger Hattie Havoc, eh? See, alright. Now I know, oh, funny enough, the name is not located in here. That's strange. Alright. Let me just find that on my list here. So the Trigger Hattie mod. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Trigger Hattie Havoc. This was done by Ryuka080. So there's that. There's been a murder at wherever this place is. Where are we exactly? There's a bunch of suspects, all ultimate in some category, and one of them did it. I know me and one other person didn't do it, so that leaves us with about 13 other people. Yikes! If we don't figure out who killed the Mafia boss, Snatcher will kill all of us. Normally that wouldn't really bother me, but the circumstances aren't very favorable right now. What's his deal? Anyway, a level based on Danganronpa games, specifically Danganronpa 1 for this case, where you must figure out the culprit of the murder. Unlike the Owl Express, you can't decide who done it. So, who really did kill the ultimate survivor? Boss of the Mafia? Could be anyone. Was it Mustache Girl? Moon Penguin? Hat Kid? Considering how version 3 handled that, I certainly hope not. Mafia boss... Everybody! Contains 1 level. No masks required. I figured not. Ken Rummy made this string comparison script necessary for Hangman's Gambit and has given me permission to use it, so credit for that goes to them. Thanks for permitting you use it. Sweet. Alright. Now, the funny thing is that I have been recommended to play Danganronpa, so maybe this is a nice little introduction. A lot has happened recently. Just by entering, you likely have an idea as to what happened. Assuming you saw the title card for this act. Maybe I'm making an assumption, but... You've heard of, watched, or played Danganronpa before, right? No. Fair, though I expected the mod description to mitigate that issue. Oh well. Might need to change that to be less confusing or helpful. You play as the ultimate insert title here in our case, the ultimate acrobat, to figure out who committed the murder against one of your friends. The culprit will attempt to get away with it. If they win, they leave the cramped prison cell. The music is stupidly loud. Give me a moment. I'm gonna actually turn that down. If that happens, everyone else dies too! That'd make collecting hourglasses a lot harder. If you figure it out, the culprit kicks the bucket instead and nobody else gets axed. All required evidence has already been found. Use it to break through misinformation and perjury/lies. The more lies you wipe away, the more likely everyone will see the truth. We recommend looking at the evidence beforehand since we skipped the hours of slow-paced visual novel action to get to the fun part. Now then, here's how the incident played out as far as we know. The ultimate survivor, boss of the Mafia, was found as a big pink splatter on the floor. He was just a jar by that point, so we also had to worry about the broken glass. Naturally, the ultimate vigilante is the prime suspect. Trial's about to start. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely think we need to take a look at all this stuff. I should absolutely play it. It's like Ace Attorney, but a million times more insane. Oh, man. I'm getting very close to the end of my Ace Attorney run, so yeah, maybe. It's either Danganronpa or Professor Layton. One of those things. Oh, funny stuff is back. What did you miss? Nothing. I'm about to dive into this thingy. So, show me the evidence. What evidence would I like to look at? The Snatcher file. Mafia boss was killed when his jar got smashed. Time of doom, 5:47 p.m. Goop found in the kitchen. Okay. Nomad's account. The Alpine Skyline villager claims that they were in the kitchen with Cooking Cat earlier, but it was before the murder. Oh, it's one of these kind of things. Alright. Photograph of the murder. The tourist took this when him and the conductor caught Mustache Girl next to the broken jar of pink Mafia boss goop. The body discovery announcement happened right after this. Also, I just noticed I can do this. The red stain. A red stain was found on one of the knives. The stain is notably absent in the photograph. Actually, so is the knife. More options. Class trial rules are as follows. 1. No leaving the building. 2. Some areas are off limits from 10 p.m. to 7. 3. You may only sleep in designated rooms like a dorm room. Sleeping anywhere else is a violation. You can roam the building with minimal restrictions. No attacking the snap. Of course. Killing gets you blackened. Of course. What? Avoid everyone knowing you did it to leave. Announcements are made when 3 other people find out. The culprit does not add to this counter. Survivors must attend the trials. No breaking into locked rooms. Save some for everyone. Culprits can only kill 2 or less people. Accomplices get nothing. Oh my god. My brain is a little bit broken by all this information. Oh, whoops. Okay, computer search history. Someone used the computer to figure out how to remove bloodstains. You find out after checking the browser history that they also looked up badges you don't recognize, one of which has Snatcher's face on it. Whoever uses the computer must log in. The name was never given. I feel like the CAW will not give me any information. Caw found nothing interesting about the crime scene. No signs of struggle, no murder weapons, and they didn't see anyone acting suspicious. An air vent in the freezer was open. Whether or not it was already like this is hard to say. If Mustache Girl isn't the culprit, whoever it would have gone through here. An open grate in the vent led to the computer room. Oopsies. More? Yes, there's more. Okay. Pink dyed fabric. A piece of cloth dyed pink. Only a small portion is pink. The rest is gray. Nova Star says, I know anRonpa's rules like the back of my head. Good! I'm gonna need help. Funny Stuff says, this music sounds like the reading the letter music from Hotel Mario. I don't see it. Snatcher's motive of the week. Rivals and enemies. He tried convincing us that our worst enemies have the biggest reasons to kill. This motive only makes sense for 3 of the remaining survivors and only 1 as evidence for the case. Mustache Girl claims to have been in the cafeteria next to the kitchen and heard the sound of the jar break. She was the first to discover the incident. She wasn't allowed to leave after everyone found her there. Okay, so that's everything. But who are these people? Characters are as follows. Hat Kid is the ultimate acrobat. She is also the main character. However, it's anRonpa, so that doesn't mean she's safe. Bo Kid is the ultimate sidekick. She is essentially player 2 and is very similar to Hat Kid. Caw is the ultimate detective. He will have searched everywhere for clues. Whether or not he actually finds any or not is a different story. The Moon Penguin is the ultimate bodyguard. They're almost always around DJ Grooves. The Goofy Mafia is the ultimate conspiracy theorist, knowledgeable of mafia and aliens after being one and sifting through Hat Kid's mail. Mustache Girl is the ultimate vigilante. She's impulse and headstrong, likely to either steer everything in the right direction or completely derail it. She also hates practically everyone else here. The Science Owl is the ultimate scientist, returned from being stuck in beta. The Tourist is the ultimate photographer. He loves traveling, the moon, and yelling at birds near the ocean. The Nomad is the ultimate mountain climber. They're a lot more talkative than most of the other characters. The Subconite is the ultimate minion. They work for the Snatcher after signing a contract. The Badge Seller is the ultimate salesperson. Their knowledge of badge effects from selling so many could prove useful. Timmy is the ultimate cut content. Not much is known about him. The Boss of the Mafia is the ultimate survivor. He's practically useless in a jar, more so now than he's pink goop on the floor. The Conductor is the ultimate drama king. He's in his element with all this mystery stuff going on. There are so many characters. DJ Grooves is the ultimate celebrity. Seems likely to lend a hand. He has a high reputation for his demeanor. Cooking Cat is the ultimate cook. They like cooking food. They haven't let either of the Mafia in the kitchen since this event started, so that a trial wouldn't happen. It happened anyway, but not because of food poisoning. That covers everyone. Holy piss, that's a lot of talking. All right.
I think you already know the ropes, kiddo. Solve this case or get axed. Unless you did it, in which case, don't do that. All right, let's get this started.
Well, you're awfully excited, aren't you? I bet you're enjoying putting us through this, aren't you?
It feels good to be back in the courtroom again. Now, let's get out there and shoot each other. With the truth, I mean, not actual bullets. Actually, do whatever you want. No matter what happens, I get to execute somebody.
Both of you feel this is going to be a long day.
So for us to survive, we have to solve the mystery, right? So should we start with alibis or...
Mafia already know culprit. Mafia knows it was little girl with mustache. She hates all Mafia. Sorry, kid, the photo doesn't lie. You were there when he died.
It wasn't me, though!
Also, I do like the, just like the animated styles of everything. You know, the whole, like, flat thing.
I mean, yeah, I hated him and mashed him to mush and put him in a jar and... Okay, point taken, but it really wasn't me.
I think we can just skip the vote already. Are my fellow detectives ready to vote? I guess seems a bit premature, but... God
What? Everyone shut your traps! Good. All that screwing around was getting us nowhere. It's as the Nomad said, we find a starting point, we go by alibis, evidence, testimony, etc. until someone screws up and trips over their own lies. If you all feel like throwing your lives away without thinking, be my guest. But you're not dragging me down with you. Good. Now that's settled, let's eliminate suspects the fastest way I know. Alibis. The rules state that accomplices get nothing out of this. That means there's no reason to team up.
You're gonna make this boring. I guess this isn't your first rodeo with murder mysteries.
There's 15 people here. If anyone was accompanying them at the time the murder happened, both of them are much less likely to be the culprit due to Rule 10. Hat Kid and Bow Kid can vouch for each other, but what about everyone else? Only one way to find out. Okay. Let's see how this works out. Alright. Where were you picnics when the murder took place? Me and the boss were in the rec room at the time. The room is spinning, I think I'm gonna grow up. I can vouch for that, darling.
I was in the hall. Caw kept asking for personal information.
Peckoff is an interesting name for your uncle's sister. What?
Please leave me alone. Moving along, me and the young Alpine villager were here in the kitchen. Yes, that's... Wait a minute.
Looks like someone fumbled a bit. What will you attempt to contradict? Kitchen. What evidence will you use? Nomad's account, I guess. Neat. Wait a minute, Cooking Cat is lying. They weren't in the kitchen during the crime scene. That being said, the villager seems to have an alibi for them, just based on that reaction.
Cooking Cat and I were in the kitchen before the murder happened, and, they were asking about what we were all doing during the murder. Oh, I have to apologize for that. I didn't mean to cause any confusion.
It was indeed an honest mistake. Wonder how long that'll last until everyone starts lying all over the place. I take it you can both vouch for each other? Actually, darling, we can vouch for them. They joined us in the rec room. I was wondering why you took so long to get to saying that, though. By the way, next movie I make, I want you being our caterer. Assuming we both live, that is.
Oh, thanks. You know...
Will you picnic stop wasting time? We'll all be killed!
Nah, just take your time. I'm sure you'll be fine.
We'll have to save that topic for later, then.
Why do you care? I thought you hated all of us.
I'm surrounded by criminals, crooks, celebrities, and people that sold their souls to that giant grinning sod in the judge's seat.
Ah, good times. Until you ruined it, kid. How hard is it to kill a little girl?
Surprisingly difficult. Mustache Girl doesn't seem to have any vendetta against Cooking Cat. But why would that be? Both have fur on their face. Cat works against the Mafia. They both invade my ship. Okay. I don't really... They invaded my ship? The ship was boarded by at least 7 or 8 people in this room. And then some. And that was long before I showed up. Whoops, looks like we guessed wrong. Surprisingly difficult. Mustache Girl doesn't seem to have any vendetta against Cooking Cat. Why? Cat works against the Mafia, of course.
Well, yeah, of course they aren't with the Mafia. Why else would they swap out their gross food, if it can be called that, with actual cooking? In case you haven't seen the pedestrians getting beaten and kicked by those goons, anyone who isn't Mafia in that town hates them.
You did what with Mafia's food?
Relax, the only reason I did it was to prevent you Mafia from poisoning the residents. If someone ate the food, they'd have died. And the only reason me and Mustache Girl wound up on bad terms was because of the whole nearly destroy the world thing.
Everyone stop screwing around!
Alright, alibis. Who's all covered? Okay, 7 people don't have alibis.
I was in the AV room looking for something to fix my camera. The lens got all scratched up, and the rest of the camera, but it could still work.
Why was the camera scratched up so bad?
That's not important.
The conductor did it. Okay, I have such a bad darn luck with birds, don't I?
I needed a cameraman and none of my owls were here. Sometimes things get damaged during action scenes.
It's hard to explain what happened. It's hard to explain what happened. It was normal until something just exploded. Then, how do I explain this? He was glowing like a rainbow. A rainbow, darling. That sounds vaguely familiar.
In a bad way, like you just watched what happened.
Death Wish was a horrible mistake. You'd think I'd learned to read the fine print by now. You bring up the alibis to get everyone back on track. Yeah, so, who's all left besides me with no alibi? Okay, there should be 5, including me. Any you got anything?
Mafia was in Mafia's room. Mafia thrown out of kitchen by Tiny Kitten. You remember where I set up shop? It was in one of the hallways. Regrettably, no business occurred during the incident, and thus I became a potential suspect.
I, was in my room opening mail. Apparently Deadbird Studios hasn't paid its electric bill yet. 17 times in a row.
Hey, keep your hands off me mail!
Darling, you don't pay your bills anyway. When are you going to clean up all those bills in the basement? It's not good for the studio.
Have you seen how expensive they are? We'd go out of business and still not pay all of them.
Surely you're exaggerating. There's no way train expenses could be that catastrophic. You don't know the half of it.
Hey, let me check my mail again. How much is 100 million pawns?
Say that again! And that's just one bill of dozens. Let's just pretend this discussion never happened, okay, darling?
Is that a lot?
A good badge costs around 100 to 200 pawns.
Superpowers and awesome gadgets cost less than these bills, and breaking and entering a movie studio, apparently.
That's a lot. Anyway, I said before I was in the dining room when it happened and rushed to the kitchen when I heard glass break. Kinda wanted to do it myself, but hey, if I live, I won't complain.
Yeah, and Timmy, what's your deal? Timmy is silent. Likely because he has no voice clips.
So now it's narrowed down to 5. The Angry Red Loss, the Bad Seller, the Lad from the Other Timeline, the Mafia Goon, and the Minion to the Snatcher. I say we figure out the murder weapon next.
But he was a jar. Knocking him over or just tripping on him would have done it.
Let's see how this one goes. Round 2, fight! I have a life meter, apparently. We'll see. I don't remember seeing anything that looked like a murder weapon.
There were no suspicious items in the kitchen when I investigated.
It's likely that the murder wasn't carried out with a weapon. So there's no trace of blood or anything that could resemble a weapon.
Mafia, I think everyone is overthinking that.
Maybe they ran off with it.
If that's the case, something would be missing.
I guess nobody here would know, huh?
Wait, what? Nobody here would know? What do you mean? Maybe not.
Hey, I didn't say anything wrong.
Whoopsies. Okay, what happened? No suspicious items. No trace of blood. Who said something about blood, though? I'm trying to think about this. You know what? I'm not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and watch the debate again. Don't remember seeing anything that looked like a murder weapon. There were no suspicious items in the kitchen when I investigated. It's likely that the murder wasn't carried out with a weapon. So there's no trace of blood on anything that could resemble a weapon. Maybe they ran off with it. If that's the case, something would be missing. Guess nobody here would know, huh? Again, I feel like it's nobody here would know. But... what about cause finding? No? Okay, never mind. Let me try that again. Oops. Shoot. Hold on. Here, nobody here would know. What about the photograph of the murder? There we go. Found the deal. There's something very suspicious about that bit. Hat Kid reminds everyone about the photo. The kid's right. Didn't I show you all the picture I took? That picture must have a clue if someone thinks it's important enough to bring it up. What's the clue in the picture, fellow detective? Someone is in the picture. A knife is missing. Picture is too clear. Let's see. Someone's in the picture? Just because I was there doesn't mean I did it. What does that have to do with the weapon? Whoops. Okay. Was there a knife located at one point? Funny Stuff says, honestly, I really wish I could get into Danganronpa, but my ex made me feel kind of sour. Oh God, what happened? A knife went missing? How did we possibly miss that? A knife against a knife against a bottle like that doesn't sound like a very smart idea. It'd be easier and leave less evidence to just kick it.
But this knife was there. It was covered in something red, right? Actually, is it a red herring?
So the knife was the weapon, eh? What peckneck would be dumb enough to put the murder weapon back after they're done with it?
That sounds unlikely. Since when has actual blood in this world been red? Another spin. Another move. Let's see.
So the murder weapon was the knife. Somebody would have had to really be dumb enough to screw up like that.
Don't look at me. I'm not as dumb as these Mafia.
Mafia is offended by that comment.
What if we're wasting time? This seems like a red herring to me, even with the red goop. Nobody would be that dumb. I am pretty curious about it, though. You clearly haven't been around the Mafia for very long.
What does it matter? Blood is red, and a red stain was on the knife.
Is Timmy ever gonna say anything? So, red herring. Okay, nothing about that. I feel like the red herring is still kind of where. Maybe not. Let me rewatch the debate. Murder weapon was a knife. Somebody would have to be really dumb to screw up like that. Not some of the Mafia. Mafia is offended by the comment. What if... Okay. Why does everyone keep talking over each other? Shouldn't we be paying attention? What if we're just wasting time? That seems like a red herring. Nobody would be that dumb. I am pretty curious about it, though. Clearly haven't been around the Mafia. What does it matter? Blood is red and a red stain was on the knife. Is Timmy ever going to say anything? Nope. Blood is red. Nope. Nice to know somebody agrees with me. You can only agree if the text is blue and thus you are... Okay, alright. Consent mechanic. Gotcha. Let me see. I don't really know. Blood is red. Photograph. Oh, hello. The boss is pink, you goof. Right.
What do you mean blood isn't red?
Yeah, didn't you see the pink splatter on the floor? It's in the picture I took, too.
That was blood? Since when is blood pink?
You can't really argue with the Mafia boss's jar model. Also, it's Danganronpa, so get used to it. Oh, Funny Stuff says association. Fair enough. I can actually see that. Yeah. Now, I have never been in a relationship, but I can definitely see that being awkward. Just being like, oh no, that's what they liked. Ah! He was a bit of a prick once you stopped looking at him through rose-tinted glasses. Yep, that's unfortunate. Especially, like, you know, looking back, hindsight's 20/20, unfortunately. And a lot of things that you completely mess up with in anything, even like relationship or otherwise. Aside from pink blood, I guess I need pink chalk and spray paint now. We can assume that the knife has nothing to do with the case, but where did it come from? Nobody's fessing up, meaning either a mute character did it or... I bet Snatcher did it to throw us off.
Oh, come now. I didn't do it to throw you off. I did it to make things interesting.
This guy's the worst. Well, that was a waste of time. I still think it's the kid with the mustache. They fit the motive. They were caught at the crime scene, and she doesn't have an alibi. What do the rest of you think? Everyone still thinks it's her, but there's an 80% chance we're wrong. We can't vote yet. Ah, now we're diving into some of this music. Spin the wheel! It must be a little girl. Moza fits perfectly. Everyone knew how much you hated the Mafia boss.
But if we're wrong, we all die. We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
What do you care? You died a long time ago.
True. Darling, if you could think of anything that can clear your name, get it out now. Boss, she has no alibi. She was caught at the crime scene. It's gotta be her.
Hold on a moment, though. There are 4 other people that have no alibi.
I have found no conclusive evidence to incriminate her. That said, she has no proof to favor her claim either.
Isn't there any proof? There must be something. What will prove it? Mustache Girl's account. The class trial rules, cause findings, computer search history. The computer search history was a little bit interesting.
This evidence you submitted does not adequately contradict my statement.
Shoot. Okay. I feel like the class trial rules probably have something to do with it.
Excuse me.
Oh, there we go.
Will you brutes get off my case? I was just looking over the rule book, and guess what I found?
Number 6. Killing gets you blackened. Avoid everyone knowing you did it to leave. Announcements are made when 3 other people find out. The culprit does not add to this counter.
What proves that I couldn't have... Oh, whoopsies. Okay. What proves that I couldn't have done it? By ho? I am very confuzzled. Excuse me a second. Oh, okay. Derpity derp. But I think the second word is disobey. I feel like I'm playing Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Murder! Shoot. Disobey is too short. Oh yeah, it is too short. Uh-huh. Trying to think. What proves that I couldn't have done it? I feel like it's it's counting down. Doot 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 doot. Barry? Okay, I know one of them is B, so look at the bottom. Get it wrong and look down. Oh, oh, shoot. All right. Damn it. Body discovery.
3 other witnesses and the killer doesn't add to that counter? Last I checked, the announcement went off almost immediately after these 2 entered the room. If I'm really the killer, then who else found the body and never said a word? She's right, I forgot about the rule book. Any other rules that can help us?
Afraid nothing else in the rulebook seems relevant to this case. Wasn't expecting that to happen. Neither was I. Usually, you're stuck playing as the main character from start to finish. Oh, wait. Danganronpa V3 exists. Well, it wasn't you, and Bo Kid can back you up on that, so you should be safe. Hopefully.
Okay, we're making progress. Only 4 left. Let's see. Mafia, Timmy, Badge, and Minion. Wait, do any of you have a vendetta against the victim?
The nerve of accusing Mafia of treason!
I didn't even know who the guy was.
I have met many, but my feelings toward are all neutral. I am a salesperson, and it is best to stay neutral with everyone. The motive is another red herring. Well, any more useful information? Anybody remember anything? There's still the cloth in the computer lab, the computer search history as if someone left in a hurry, and the freezer air vent.
Remember Rule 8? No breaking into locked rooms. The vent needs fixed. But none of you did it. If that were the case, there'd be 2 corpses to clean up. But hey, it could be an escape route since the freezer is next to the kitchen.
The fact you say that makes me think it isn't the case.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. That's for you guys to figure out.
Aside from that, there's the computer room. You said someone logged in? Every time I try looking something up online, I get no results and my search goes to Federal Review. Hatkid and Bokid's findings are given to the others. Interesting. Which badges did they look into? That must be the culprit if they looked up bloodstain removal. That would be the logical assumption, yes. And what about the cloth? Does that have anything to do with this crime?
What the? Okay, what are we missing here? Hey, any way you could help us identify that badge?
Bokid didn't recognize the badge at all, but it felt oddly familiar. That can only mean the badge is exclusive to Hatkid. Is it okay? Existed before? Okay, maybe it existed before Bokid. That said, almost everything existed before her, but everyone else was here long before she was introduced, even Timmy and the Science Owl. Especially Timmy and the Science Owl. Both Kid was never in beta. It must be a beta build badge. Hatkid brings this up.
A badge with my face? How flattering. But there isn't one laying around here?
Ooh, wait a minute. Is it the Snatcher's Realm badge?
Snatcher's Realm badge? I didn't know Boss had a badge.
Vague and elusive. It is not a badge that is sold. As time went on past the beta phase, it was lost. A badge of teleportation would be able to bypass anything so long as you were already there to set up the badge's relay point. Yeah, exactly. The wearer can just teleport to a place they've already been using that. I'm not sure if any of you remember beta, but I remember it pretty well since I'm from it. But the only other person in that file by that point is exclusively from it was... better start speaking, Canary.
Well, it was you. Guess I owe you for getting rid of him. If only the circumstances were different, we wouldn't be enemies right now. Sorry, can't afford to die yet. No hard feelings, Timmy.
I really need to make a badge seller voice thing. Yeah, probably.
Does this work as a badge seller?
Nah, maybe. Okay, Timmy, what do you have to say for yourself? Oh. Dance, fool, dance! What? The peck are they doing? I don't see how this is helping your case at all. Darling, you're embarrassing yourself. Moving along. Are we absolutely sure this time? If we screw up, we all get killed. We gotta put this to rest. Is Timmy the culprit? We've gone this far. We can't mess up now. You gotta dance till he die. The last dance. The culprit must have used the badge from the beta, which means it's either me or Timmy, but I have an alibi. My intuition tells me it isn't the Science Owl based on such evidence. Everyone figured that out when we started with the alibis. This must mean it's Timmy did it, right? Are we completely sure this time? We examined everything. There's nothing left to look into. Better to play it safe. Anyone? Okay, anything else we'd add? The trial's almost done. Is there anything you can add? What wasn't examined? The Snatcher file?
There's nothing in the Snatcher file we haven't gone over already, right?
Shoot. Okay. We didn't really cover much about the freezer vent. We already figured out that the freezer vent has nothing to do with the case because of the beta era badge. Okay. Shoot. What happened? Okay, wait, the fabric. Of course. I've heard nothing about that. Wait a second, the cloth was pink. It's blood. Pink blood. It's evidence of a murder, not a weirdly dyed shirt. You tell everyone.
The pink dye might be blood? Why didn't you say so sooner?
You didn't really notice until now. The bottom text is referencing Ape Escape 3. I didn't even notice.
Hey, Snatcher, is this cloth another trick of yours?
Nope, that's mafia blood, not a red herring. I find it flattering you thought of me screwing up the evidence first, though I'm not actually allowed to touch the actual evidence.
In that case, it must have come from Timmy. Hey, Owl! Aren't any great claws from this beta timeline that these might be?
This looks like the original co-partner hat, but it's torn and bloodstained.
But it's Timmy's, right? Have we solved the case?
I believe we have.
Let's try putting everything... Okay, event in order. The events are as follows. The body discovery announcement goes off. The cat and the villager meet up with Grooves and the penguin. The culprit discards their hat. Snatcher messes with the crime scene to mess with us. The culprit washes the clothes. Mafia boss dies again. What happened first?
Shoot. More options. Jesus. This is confusing as balls.
Nope, that wasn't first.
Okay. Snatcher screws with the crime scene. Culprit washes themselves. Right, I gotta, like, Mafia dies again. Damn it. More options. Alright. Snatcher screws... Okay, culprit discards hat. Sounds right. What's next? Okay. This is intense, lol. Okay. The BDA goes off. Culprit discards hat. Culprit washes them. No, okay. Maybe the BDA goes off first. No? Okay, fine. Culprit discards the hat. Oh, really, Snatcher? Did you mess with the crime then? Okay, culprit discards hat. Culprit washes themselves.
Here's exactly what happened. A little bit before the murder, everyone started going in separate rooms for their own reasons. Neither of the mafia cooks were allowed in the kitchen, specifically by a cooking cat who forbade them from entering. However, the mafia boss is stubborn and managed to worm his way in. Upon reflection, they might have gone in through the freezer vent, which had been broken. Otherwise, he'd have to go through the dining room with a very not happy red-headed vigilante with a bad grudge against him. There isn't really any evidence to support the idea, though, and it doesn't really affect the case at all, but it's a possibility.
Darling, we don't have all day.
Moving on. The mafia boss succeeded in entering the kitchen, while Cooking Cat and the Alpine villager left to cater Grooves in the rec room. But that made him an easy target for whoever entered in next. As a jar of mush, he was basically defenseless in a fight, resulting in pink blood on the floor and the culprit's clothes.
Why is that a thing? Darling, are you still not over this? What's the problem? Do you know how often I use red as a blood color? The inaccuracy will make me okay, laughing stock movie industry. Have you considered calling it an artistic choice? You didn't, did you? Guess I can work with that. Never thought I'd see the day these two agree on something. I think the pink blood joke has been run to the ground enough. Moving on. By this point, the mafia boss has died again, resulting in someone getting blackened. Mustache Girl heard it and rushed to investigate, with the conductor and tourists not far behind, as they were close enough to hear it. Because the culprit is from the beta timeline, they had access to badges not seen in ours. They used the Snatcher's realm badge and teleported out ASAP. They hadn't really left any evidence behind in the kitchen since they were still wearing their bloody clothes and didn't use any weapons. Snatcher was apparently watching at the time and added some evidence of his own before vanishing to make things pointlessly hard on us. He did it in beta for kicks, he'll do it again. Okay, let me get this straight. The murder and the teleporting out happened, then Snatcher came in and got a knife splattered with red before putting it back and getting out, within the time span of about 5 seconds or so while I ran there. When she puts it that way, it sounds very far-fetched. But he already admitted that he did it to mess with us.
I think you're underestimating me quite a bit.
But why watch the kitchen until someone dies in it to have fake evidence? Why were we expecting someone to get killed in there? He's hiding something. You don't know what, but he is. Maybe he tried orchestrating something into someone into committing murder here, and another opportunity arose. After all of that happened, Mustache Girl entered, shortly followed by 2 others who assumed she did it, except that the body discovery announcement was her alibi. That leaves us with the missing culprit, who went off to try and remove bloodstains from clothing. If there was blood on their clothes, they'd be caught instantly. They snuck off to the computer lab as soon as they could to fix that problem. They were successful in doing so, despite the limited room amount and a large sum of people. Though the fact they never logged out raises the question of if they were interrupted while doing so. That would be logical, but they could have also been an idiot. They left behind a very distinctive piece of evidence while doing so. Well, 2, actually. The hat they always wear. And their internet browser history. And we're not talking about the part where they looked up bird expletives. They looked up beta-era badges in previous sessions. Actually, wait. Why did beta badges come up in that internet search if they're from a different timeline? That's a good question, actually. Anyways, they ran off to clean themselves off, but without a hat and with hard evidence against them leaked. And that killer was you, Timmy!
I smell an execution! Everyone ready to vote?
The slot machine, hit roll. Okay.
The votes are in! Timmy has been caught as the blackened! Looks like I get to savor these moments as the judge, jury, and executioner!
Oh boy. Timmy seems conflicted. Well, kid, I owe you one for getting rid of that jerk for good. Maybe now the island can start returning to normal. Not to ruin the mood, but he's gonna be executed. Maybe we should be more concerned as to where this goes. Right, well... But why did he do it?
Looks like he doesn't want to say. What an unsatisfying shame. So...
Timmy just tripped over his own shoe. He seems to be trying to tell you something. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done that on purpose. What? You killed him by tripping on the bottle? What kind of manner is that? It was a mistake the whole time? That must be awful, darling.
Why didn't you try telling us sooner?
Can you blame someone for wanting to live? Even when you know dozens of others will die in your place? It's not a simple answer. Oh dear. Well, now we know. Sorry, buddy. You know what you did. Oh, that's metal. Wait. Weepity-beepity-beepity-beepity-beep. The janitor. And that's the end of that. Dang. Well, that's another piece of garbage in the trash. And right before our eyes, my alternate co-partner was killed off and thrown in the trash like nothing. That was the least dignified end I've ever seen someone be given. It was like pouring salt on an open wound. I never really got much of a chance to know them since he's from a different timeline. But he's friends with a different me, right? Now I'll never really know. Timmy is dead. And without pawns to attempt reviving him anywhere in the building, neither him nor the Mafia boss will come back. I guess we never really talked much about you, did we? Seems like only one person cares that he's gone. Everyone else, well, let's just say he wasn't very good at making friends. I guess we just head for the incredibly cramped elevator now. Back in this tiny little I guess I could literally talk to everybody in the room now. Rip Mafia about... Yeah. Looks like we survived. We should throw a dance party to celebrate. Who'd win, me or you? Probably Grooves. That's not an option. There'd be no contest then. So Timmy was your partner back in beta, right? That must be hard for you. Or didn't it... Okay, or didn't it develop that far? Either way, I'm around if you need me, alright? Well, thank you. Mafia boss wished... Okay, was still around, okay. Faster than light space travel, these elevators are still slow as dirt. Wouldn't it kill the Snatcher to requisition a better elevator? I could barely move in here. I am so trapped. Hey, how's it going?
Good work, fellow detective. This case is closed, thanks to your contributions. You make a great car agent, even though you aren't a bird or an adult. I have an inquiry. When will Snatcher decide to free us?
Why are you asking?
Well, I don't want to be here. None of us do. Do you not want to leave this prison immediately as well?
Snatcher's scary.
The Snatcher has too much power over us. Usurping isn't an option, however, which means we are at his mercy. I won't lie, I'm scared. I'm very, very scared of him. Perhaps everyone else is keeping fear to themselves, or they really are that brave. Today I couldn't find a thing during the investigation. When the bell rang and the trial was about to start, I thought that it seemed obvious to assume it was her, but... and then the execution happened, and... Regardless, this cramped elevator reminds me of... I want to go home.
Birdcage! Sometimes admitting you're scared is the bravest thing you can do. This was an amazing mod. Whoever made it, after my heart. Yes, Nova.
Yikes, your queen sounds very scary. You say she's worse than the Snatcher? I can't even imagine. The scariest thing I saw was a plant that... Actually, I'm not quite sure. It's hard to tell if the plant was mind-controlling the giant goats or sending them into a rage.
Mind control? I'd rather not talk about this. Can we talk about less scary topics?
What are you doing on the floor?
I need a break. I'm spent after all of that. So much spitting and screaming. In fear of death.
I'm not really the action type, but I'd be glad if you tried my cooking. I haven't had a great audience lately since I've been in Mafia Town for quite a while. What was the town called anyway? It's not like it was always Mafia Town since before they showed up, right? And a word of advice, while I'm thinking about it, don't coat the town in lava again, or the world. You might hurt people if you're trying to save.
Okay, what about you, Mustache?
I am so glad that's over. Can you believe them? They actually thought I did it. Maybe we can make Mafia Town safe again, back before it became Mafia Town if we team up. Now, how about that topic you're catering? Mind if I try some? No.
Great-o. How about you?
That is all I can sell for now.
Oh,
Take care.
thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, stuck.
Darling, you could put the camera to use by taking pictures of me and my crew. What do you say?
The boss is in the middle of trying to get a new cameraman, but as always, something like this happens, and him and the conductor are fighting over who gets the new actor, or cameraman, or employee. Not that it really ever works, as you already know, as an actress for both of them. It can be a bit annoying dealing with all the arguing, but Roops is a great guy, and I'm sticking by him till the end.
Well, let's talk to you then.
No, I'm not sure. I was told that if I work with the conductor, I must exclusively work with him as part of the deal.
Right, let's see if I can get... There. Meep. There we go. I just needed to use your heads as leverage. Oh, hello. One more thing. I think we got a couple more hats in the roulette. Yellow. Okay, noted. Wow, that was really well done. I feel like in the actual Danganronpa, there's probably a lot more like potential faults. I felt like I was railroaded a lot with that one. Oakley Smokely. Well, I got one more mod that I want to play today, and it is strictly because... Here. Right. Again, I have one more mod that I want to play today, and it's strictly because of the fact that I'm freaking in it. I apologize. I will not sugarcoat it. I'll definitely be back for more of this stuff later. But for now, we're gonna play Operation Rerail, and this was done by Wordy100, as well as some help from a lot of other people. This was made for that one mod jam for Yakuza Metro. This mod does not support co-op. Okay, fair enough. A brand new mod in the Operation lineup. Help the conductor get his precious train from the Yakuza cats in this thrilling, action-packed mod. There's an operation coming up that I plan to make a killing on, a transport gig. And then there's all the credits and whatnot. And again, I am there. And Wordy was nice enough to actually leave my YouTube link to my stream. So thank you very much, Wordy, for doing so. Yeah, Daniel did modeling, cutscene work, texturing. Wordy did modeling, level design, cutscene work. Kyle, Neon Lair, Riley did some music. Joshua did the scripting, custom Kismet, and huge amount of help with the code. Jack, good streams to mod too. Amazing. So yes, let's take a look at this. I've wanted to for a while. All I have really seen is the intro cutscene, so let's dive in.
I've brought you here because you're the best of the best, okay? I've got a mission for you, Loss. You're the only one who can do it. I'd do it myself, but my back ain't what it used to be. Obviously, you'll do it, right? Because I've nabbed one of your thingamajigs again from your ship. So, here's my situation. Here I was, just jumped off at the train station to take a leak.
I just wish the audio for, like, recorded voiceover. I don't know. I haven't been able to figure out how to balance it so that it's a little bit louder, so that it matches up with the actual in-game voice acting.
Huh? Hey, stop that! Are you sure? It's a big one. No!
What? What the what?
Run, boy.
Me train! Next thing you know, some feline hooligans stole my train. My train. So that's why I brought you here, Lassie. I need you to return my baby. I've located where they brought it, and it seems they've gone underground in an old Deadbird metro station. So, let's begin Operation Rerail.
Hey, yes. Let's do the thing. Apparently Daniel made that, and he hadn't shown it to Wordy until they got the voices finally, like, finalized. Which is freaking great. Here we are. This place looks pretty. Definitely feels like a metro station. I mean, I assume that I just need to head that direction. Hold the phone. Ooh, look at that. Yep, we are apparently in the desert. That makes sense. Let's go down to the dirty subway. And I went down the up escalator like a boss. It's going down in these corridors. This is a freaking huge place. Cool pet names. Ruby, Rudy, Winston. I have no idea which bits of this art are actually, in-game or which ones are just thrown in. Hello?
Huh? Hmm?
Yeah, you done messed up now. Wait. No, must save the train. Oh my god. Oh, look at this cutscene work. This is awesome. Can't see. There we go.
Busy doing absolutely nothing. But if you don't mind helping me with this wee little problem, that'd be right grand. This mutt has stolen my picking train, and I... What? It's a cat? It's all the same. These animals are all savages. Listen, boss, don't fall behind. Stay on the train at all costs, you hear? I'm counting on you to put a stop to this little hairball huffing kitty cat scheme.
Very well. I will help you, conductor. Oh, God. I'll do everything I can. Not great when it comes to this whole sign nonsense, but sure. Okay, Ponley, good thing they're leaving hearts just in case I decide to shock myself. Oh. What? Oh, gotcha. Criminy. All right. This is kind of challenging. Holy crap. All right. Heart Pond, thank you.
You're doing good, Lassie. Keep it. Hold on. The whole picking ground is shaking. What is happening? Watch out for falling debris.
Ah, shoot. Gotcha. Well, at least there's some nice little indicators. Oh, my God. All right. I'm just gonna, like, speed through it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Out of my way. Jesus. Pond shower. Oh, thank you. Watch out. Donka. Oh, what the ever-loving... Yeah, I feel like this entire train station is not up to code. Oh dear. Run! Gotta get back up to the front. Shoot! God, this is action-packed. This is so cool. Come on. Fun fact, you might want the scooter. I'll do it on foot.
I think those earthquakes have calmed down.
Alright. Hello, friend.
Do you think you can run?
They must be after all they caught.
Kinda.
I'll never let her get her hands on it.
Are you
Just keep
running
moving,
from
boss.
me?
We'll find a way to stop these ruffians once and for all.
Get her!
Oh, shoot. Okay, I need some hearts, please, and thank you.
Get back here! Huh?
Thank you. Yes. Oh, great. And now we're comboing everything else up. No, this is fine. I'm comfortable. I'm totally cool with this.
Catch her!
Drink. Shit.
I'm back here!
Heart. Oh man, can somebody blow up this kitty, please?
Are you ready to die?
You eventually have to run out of space on this thing, man.
You're going nowhere.
You know, just a espresso break.
I'm back here!
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Are you running from me?
Okay, I'm liking this a little bit. This is reminding me a lot of, like, you know, old platformers or just like sort of like 2D side scroller challenges.
Get back here!
Oh dear. Bombs! This is a lot of attacks. I don't remember all these attacks in the actual Nyakusa stuff. Maybe I just wasn't in the right place. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be messing with the cat mafia because they seem to have a lot more resources than actual mafia.
Did you think you'd get
Oh, those are new ones. Nice. Palm struck that one. Oh, hello. Okay, I can get inside the ship. Or, you know, train. Oh dear. Okay, this just feels like Wile E. Coyote now.
You got her good, Loss! Who is she anyway? Do you know her? Oh, right, the train. Make your way to the front of the train. The bandits must be there.
I see you've done some renovating since the last time I was been in here, so hey, nice. Whoop! This lift is broken, though. It's got some work to do. Actually, some work it needs to be done. Alright, I wonder how far ahead the front of the train is. Again, I feel like the train was a lot smaller on the outside. Oh, I love the new added stuff from the Yakuza stuff. Like, God, it adds so much extra action to stuff. Abobaquilla's heading out. The night's been awesome. Hey, thanks very much for popping in. It's been fun. Yeah, is this the end of... Ah, here we are. Just as long as they don't teach me a lesson. Ow, get... Shoot. Got it! Nice safety grate.
There! The brake lever! Pull it, Loss! Quick!
Got his train from the same place Doctor got his TARDIS. Yes. Yes, let's put an end to this nonsense. Nice floor. Please tell me you're just, like, burned and bruised or, like, half a cat now. Oh, dear. No, it's very nice and comfortable. Yeah.
That'll be the last we see of them, eh, boys? Go on, off with the kitty litter with you. And
Look at the giant oversized hats on the owls.
It's gonna cost a fortune to repair me beautiful train. Poor thing. Great work, Loss. We'll celebrate right away. Round of drinks on the house. You'll be paying, of course, won't you?
No.
You got your wallet, right? Well, here, you can give them your thingamabob. I'm sure they'll take those.
Shiny! Excuse me. Oh, damn it. Hold on. No. No, this must happen. Maybe I can. There we go! I've been waiting to do that forever. Give me a second. I'm gonna run around this place a little bit now. Pretty sure that's everything that needs to be seen. You can just buff that out. Complete! So that was a really fun one. Again, for Wordy, I'm going to give it a thumbs up, but again, I'm extremely stupidly biased. No, thank you very much, Wordy, for allowing me to come in and do some voice lines. That was exciting. It was very at last minute, though, because we needed to just get those things done and out the door as quick as possible. Like, we were really down to the wire. Like, quite literally, the day that we finished up all the line work, like I'd finished up the lines about the day before the actual day where we were doing like, the streams for the Yakuza Metro stuff, where like Elegant Saria was going to be playing them. Like we got it like right on the deadline, And then, well, unfortunately, then we ran into some Wordy ran into some problems. I should say that. I barely did anything. I just did some... I did, like, wordy, speaky things. That's all I did. Now, Wordy ran into an issue where just... it would not compile correctly or something. I'm not entirely sure on what the technicals were, but, oh man, I'm really glad that it... They managed to get it all set up and finished for the stream. I do know that it was played on the Yakuza Metro mod stream, so I gotta go and I gotta rewatch that at some point. Not sure if the VOD is still available. Hope so. Just gotta check that. Anyway, it's extremely late, and I think now would be an excellent time for me to finish things up. As well as also, I'm pretty sure... Well, how many of you are even, like, still in the chat? It's very late into the night. Oh, actually, a lot of you. Hi, how's it going? Mint is saying, I'm eating a giant-ass ice cube right now. Delicious. I got a friend who, he keeps on telling me, like, I chew ice cubes whenever I'm done with a drink, and he's just like, you know that, chewing ice cubes when you're done with a drink, that's an indication that you have, like, a low iron intake, and you might want to consider eating foods with more iron in them. And I'm just like, or they're ice cubes and they're there and I'm gonna chew on them. Screw you. Can I do whatever I want? But any hoop-de-doo. If there's anything... this VOD is going to be uploaded to the YouTube channel sometime once I finally get the time. You'll be happy to know that I am getting onto the backlog, so... You'll have noticed that 3 new, like, VOD backlog videos have been uploaded to the channel, so... Mint says, yeah, I think I'm getting enough iron. Fun fact, you know what is a food that actually is just chock full of iron? Mini wheats. So if you've got an iron deficiency, very easy to fix it. I guess to a point. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be uploading this at some point afterwards. Probably going to be editing it down, though. So I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Definitely going to be playing a little bit more of Ace Attorney next Saturday. That should be fun. Then other things. Sunday, I am really thinking I want to play Smash just because I am jonesing for it after seeing the Smash Direct. I'm still hurting inside that Banjo isn't going to be here for a very long time. But you know, I'll get over it. So there's that. As well as there's some other stuff that I should probably be lining up for. Oh, hey, while I've been doing this entire rigmarole, I really should have headed over to the, here. I feel bad now, because while I was doing all of that, you know, random talky nonsense, I should have come over here, and I should have, like, rolled the credits. My god. I'm still getting used to the fact that I even have these credits. Here, roll them. There we go. Thanks for the extra support. For these guys who did the thing for the deal. Again, I appreciate that a lot. I say it many times, but I'll say it again. It's never necessary for you to give me any extra support, but I'm very happy if you do. Is there anything else I could possibly say to continue to keep the, you know, this little stretch of credits going? I mean, we've seen all of them, but I like having them up for a little bit of time. Just so that it's just like, look, these people, these were cool, like, these were cool things. What other things should I'm trying to remember what else I need to talk about when it comes to this stream. Pretty much nothing. I don't know. You know what? Yep, I'm going to call it just because I can't think of anything else to talk about. Rightio, I'm off. Again, thanks for coming out. See you next time.